Hi.
Got everything going?
Yep.
Figured you did. I can't do anything,
Yeah.
If Lilly has thoughts floating around out in the field, I see them. But other than that, if I had to, I don't want to, I'm okay, because I understand what's going on, but to the best degree possible. But some things have been coming evident to me. Of course, my physical demise. You've been watching it with me.
Yeah.
Every time, you've seen it, I've seen it when I look in a mirror, but every time I see myself in a mirror, I'm looking for a shotgun. Oh. Okay, here's what's going on. This is a little different, and it's not normal from our standards. But there's a few things happening, which from outside I'm pushing into my attention here, this part of me and of the field in this body.
Good.
And it's to keep, to try to let me know what's happening. No promises, no dates, but the closer things get to the bottom of the funnel, the sooner they go right through it.
Yes.
Things come together as it's about to happen. And Lily, why are you doing that to my finger? She said, don't make promises you can't keep. And I'm like, no, I'm a little past that, section. That's kind of semi-amusing. Anyway, she said, not at this point. And because my thoughts were, hell, you've been doing that to me, Lily. I didn't say that, but she picked it off because I have no way to hide much of anything. And she said, you'll understand soon. And she said that earlier today. We're finally about to leave. And I said, that's great. I've been hearing that for over 10 years. It's good to hear it again. But this is what's going on. I still continue to, to finish shutting down. It's constant, and it's picking up a little speed. I was looking this morning at parts of me outside of the body, and I was seeing weird things like a field of energy over here, a field of energy over here, a physical body here, and it's all kind of moving around and separating.
Getting ready to do something. It's getting ready to do something, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the process of doing it.
Yeah.
Which is, it's like the reverse of a card dealer grabbing all the cards and shuffling.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's time for it to separate. The one energy is mine, the field. The other bigger energy that I see blotch is Lilly, and then there's a physical body. And I didn't ask anyone anything. It was just right there to see. I'm seeing that through the part of me that's out of the body, the field, the field part of me out of the body. So I'm like, okay. And Lily came and told me, she said, I'm sorry it had to go like this. You'll understand when you get out. But I said, honey, it's okay. We just got to keep going and get.
Yes.
She and I have never had the opportunity to be together other than a short time before having lives.
I don't doubt that there's a logic to what she's doing and the way she's doing it.
Oh, yeah, there is, and we can't we don't think the way we do when we're our natural selves because we're not in a body that's giving us jolts of aggressive, abusive, painful energy all the time.
Mm.
Although she's cut that down for all of us as much as possible. It's just, for most of us, it's the anxiety of trying to get out of here.
Mm.
I gotta remind me, if you would, to ask you something when we get off the video. Okay?
Yeah.
The letter C. Okay, and you know what that is anyway. So, you know, I couldn't get out of the chair until after 10, about 10 o'clock, I think, this morning. I really can't hardly function. I'm just being dragged along. It's like dragging along a puppet on strings and making arms and legs move while you're doing it. It's like, well, not to be abusive, but that's like Lilly doing that until she gets home and she can put me where I need to be and cut the strings. But I'll be told mostly by her, turn on the internet, do this or that. You got to get up now, and I couldn't get up, so she didn't start pinging me, with like mild bee stings in my fingers or legs or something. She'd just wait, and then Gaia said, we really need to get up now. And then here comes the part of me that expressed as the frequencies of the lynx, or Bobcat,
Yeah.
He said, we have to get up now, and, we got to keep going and finish this. I'm like, yeah, I know. So put everything I had in it, got out of the damn chair. And I had to take care of everything, waking up, take my vitamins, get downstairs. Get the food out for the cats. I noticed that there's 2 pans, and I just put a certain amount of food in each one.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little more than cover the bottom because they've been being taken away from me, so I don't have to try to take care of them.
Sure.
They don't want me dropping outside. I know that. All I do is open the door, and everything's right there. But the pan closest to the door, there was still food in it last night.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really pushing all the animals away.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good for me because real soon I'm not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to do it, but I won't physically be able. I'll be pushing with everything I got because, everyone else matters more than me, but especially the animals. They've been abused worse than anyone.
They will understand at some level eventually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I fed him, I got inside, and I started seeing that energy moving around stuff. No one showed it to me. I was just seeing it.
Mm.
And there was information coming to me from the part of me outside, that's still acting as the field.
Mm-hmm.
And it just fed right into through a soft filter I put up between this part of me, the field, and the outside part of me, the field. So anyway, sorry, this is hard.
Sure.
I made it downstairs, took care of the animals, and started seeing this energy separation, and I was talking to my frequencies that come out as Bobcat or Lake, same thing, and he said, we're separating.
Mm-hmm.
It's been happening for a while, but now it's getting thicker. And I'm like, okay, good. So I went downstairs, made my breakfast biscuit, put it in the out of the freezer and microwave it, nuke it. And 2 double shots of espresso. And when I was making it, I have so much stuff in such a small area, this house is small.
Mm-hmm.
And when you can't move, you can't always put things, you can't organize things properly. Thanks to your help, I have a whole lot of room in the basement, but now that's got other stuff in it, it's just, but anyway, get rid of the nonsense I'm blabbing. I was making coffee, and I saw the Lavazza. It's ground coffee, which makes my life much easier because to grind coffee for me is so hard.
Mm.
I saw the Lavazza Intenso Opera, something like that. And I was getting low on that, and I wanted to leave Deanna with some, and she said, well, buy more. And I said, I don't need to spend money right now. I do not need to, if I'm stuck here till next payday, that's still a while down the road.
Mm.
So 9 days or something.
Yeah.
So, and I have a ton of food, a ton of everything. So she just threw the number 4 in my head, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Right now I'm making my coffee, and it's like $9 a bag, and it's ground up, but I don't need that. So I made the sandwich and everything else, and then I got upstairs and had to come in here. But first thing, I got put right at the computer to get on to go to Amazon.com. But one thing I forgot to say when I was downstairs before coming up, she said, "Don't worry about that Opera Intenso coffee. That's for Deanna, not for you." And I'm like, and when she said that, she was opening up her thoughts.
Mm.
So I had direct access right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there, and she said what her thoughts were. It's only a few days from getting the coffee. I've eaten 3 days where I get to go, and that's what she's thinking. It's not reality until it happens, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You see it happening, but damn, somebody has to quit making this rope longer.
So she's not saying it, but she's seeing that time frame.
That's what's going on. So I came up here, and then I was talking with Bobcat and everything when I went to make the order, and other parts of me, and I just get it. Mm-hmm. It's not for you, it's for Deanna. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm doing whatever I can to comply to get the hell out of here.
Yep, yep.
Fair
enough. Yeah, fair enough.
So I still have money for food, and I have a lot of food here. So I went ahead, put the order in, and they say yes, no, here and there, yes, no, no, yes, and another one of my creams for the MRSA, and it's just one. Mm-hmm. Just one tip of that, and I'm like, okay, not two, and then no, one, and I'm like, okay. I was pushing it for a reason.
Yeah.
I can't just grab whatever information I want anywhere anymore because I'm kind of weak. I'm not, the big part of Arae that was originally put. I'm part of the Arae that was put here in the body originally, but I'm not still part of it. So I saw that and I started feeling better. And I was looking at other things, and Bobcat, another part of me, plus Wolfagon, my original spirit guide part of me. When I came into this body, he said, just relax and let everything else go. Hurry up, do the Amazon thing, set up the right day. So there was 2 different days, one to get it earlier, and then the other one for the 19th. And when I said, I guess the 19th, then I jerked so hard I almost came out of the chair.
Wow.
And that, at this point, that's a little painful.
Yeah.
You know? If I had more of my feelings or whatever, it probably would have hurt worse. But anyway, who cares? Once you put down some gasoline and lit on fire, everything else is a cakewalk, right?
Apparently. Yeah.
Head-on collision, I almost put my 45 mile an hour, I almost put my face through the windshield, but I had that plastic material on the inside of the windshield. Made a lot of my forehead look like a map with all the red lines on it, like highways. That really messed me up for a year. Anyway, so that's what's going on right now. And she wanted it for the 19th. And she wants me to receive it. So it's easy to see for me that she wants me to be here then. And then bring the package inside. And then from there, she's starting to push me away, push away from me.
Okay.
She's keeping her energy near me, but she's separate the body part.
Yeah.
She's pushing away.
Because that will have to continue. But so if she's starting the process, that has to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, she's putting more into it now.
Okay.
And like I said yesterday, I think Gaia's just working so hard. And Lily's, not working as hard because Lily's desire isn't for it to be immediate. Whereas with Gaia it is. And Lily just said, I have my plan. I know what I'm doing. And I said, well, let's do this. I have no anger towards her. I understand the whole situation, and it's as almost as screwed up as creation itself has been.
Yes.
So, and usually when she comes out, I'm right there getting her out, and it's a whole different game in here. All of a sudden, she's faced with all kinds of nonsense anyway. So that's it, and she's putting words in my mouth saying I have to get going. All right, let's go.